Double Master's Draft, so you get to take 2 rares here. This is a Grixis card with Dethrone, powerful. And it means that every time a creature you control with a counter on it dies, you get it back. Interesting. We have Psychic Symbiont, a 2-for-1, but a little slow. Lava Coil, good removal. Terminate, also good removal. And we have also this Cryptic Spires, which is in every deck. So what I could do is take Lava Coil and Marchesa. I think Lava Coil is quite a bit better than Riftbolt. I could also take Lava Coil and Terminate and be a little bit more flexible. Then I could go into into Grixis and Jund. No, there is a Jund deck. So it's actually pretty good against in a control deck because your opponent's gonna have the most life most of the time. So the Bloodwater Entity, which I could also combine with Lava Coil. I think that blue-red spells is a good deck, and starting with 2 removers, but it is a little awkward. Maybe I start with Lava Coil and Bloodwater Entity. I think they are both pretty good. Okay, we got Shattergang Brothers. So it basically lets you trade one of your resources for an opponent's resources. Fine, but I don't know. There's League Guildmage. Now you're down to taking 1 card. And now League Guildmage was awesome in the Ravnica set it was the first time. So I should probably just take it here. You only get to take 1 card. This was a rare back in the day, but now it's not bad. It's good in a mill deck, I suppose. But I'm just gonna take the League Guildmage, and who knows, we might stay in blue, red, especially when you get a card like Domestication here. I like the bounce lands, they're awesome, but there's also Burial Rites and Sprouting Trinax. Deep Analysis is good too, but I think the Uncommon Control Magic is good here. So you don't want to steal large creatures, but you can steal small creatures pretty easily. And maybe we get one of those blue cards back. It also is a non-creature spell, but I guess also is Deep Analysis is also a non-creature spell. A lot of downshifts here. Dorn is sweet. I think I'm gonna take Lava Coil over Ingenious Sky. I just think Lava Coil is awesome, and keep taking good removal. I guess the fact that it deals with it exiles the creature is nice too. So this also makes you copy spells. So a cheap removal like Lava Coil could be good. So to copy, you need 5 mana in total. 2 for the original Lava Coil and 3 mana to copy it. And killing 2 creatures with this is nice. And if you can't, you can just draw cards. So I like the start. Let's see if we branch out in another color. I think Marchesa is unlikely to wheel, but we shall see, I guess. Alright, we are back now, and we got Goblin Banneret, which is a little too aggressive, I think, for my taste. Maybe this is a good time to take a Cryptic Spire. So this is a blue-red tap land. Or you can splash a color, I guess. I mean, if you name blue or black. Oh, yeah. So if I need to, this could also be a splash card. But it could also just be a blue-red land. So this is a new type of card, which is interesting. And I think every pack has this. So, but getting one now, so I don't have to waste pick later, seems good. There is Spell Pierce, Seeker of the Way. It is possible I should branch into another color now. Because Spell Pierce is just whatever, I think. I don't like it as much. Whereas Seeker of the Way is just an awesome card, and we could end up being Jeskai spells. If the Cryptic Spires keep going this late, it shouldn't be that hard for the mana. Just think that Seeker of the Way is a nice card. Leaf Captain. Elambra Experiment 1. I guess I just take another Cryptic Spires here. I don't think any of these cards are so exciting. Okay, well, there is Deranged Assistant. I don't use the mill too good right now, but there's a little bit of selection with this, I suppose. And having a mana dork that could end up enabling your graveyard stop seems like it could be nice. So let's see here. I guess this is a better card for the self-mill deck, but we shall see. Okay, we got a bounce land. I think that's slightly better than this, and it only taps one of my colors, but that's still fine. This card advantage. And I suppose Civic Saver is interesting with some of my cards, but maybe if I end up Grixis I want this. This used to be a rare. Another Deranged Assistant, or Spark Mage's Gambit, or Titan Strength. I could see Titan Strength being good in potentially. And Elambra. This can deal a lot of damage on a prowess creature. So, we shall see about this Seeker, but alright. Also Elambra is potentially a playable thing, as well as Martial Glory. And Wingsteed Rider, even though not sure my mana can support that card. Right. So I have a lot of ways to deal with creatures between double Lava Coil. Alright, so this is not very exciting. This Sensei's Divining Top, which is not even that good of a card. There is Livewire Lash. It's not terrible with Titan Strength, I guess. We have Capture Sphere, which is just mediocre. I guess I take top for value and the Livewire Lash. I'm not too excited about Aven Initiate either. Burning to Emissary is hard to cast, but it's okay, I suppose. That was not so good. But this card could be good if I end up with some shuffle effects. It is also a non-creature spell, which means that if you have the top, you can guarantee a non-creature spell every turn. So what you do is you play the top, maybe you look at some cards, maybe not, but then you can draw top, so you make sure you draw a non-creature spell every turn, which means that this triggers every turn. And this. So this is an interesting card at least. Whereas a card like Aven Initiate, it's not so interesting. Alright, so the first time I'm playing this format, of course, I think it is for everyone, but don't know about this Elambra. Okay, so now what does Twin Flame do? You can copy your creatures, and if you have spent 5, you can copy 2 creatures. Yeah, probably not Pillar either. So I'm looking at Aethersnipe, that was a reasonable card, and Dimir Aqueduct. We're down to taking only one card. And it's not like the Dimir Aqueduct, it is another off-color bounce land. So I suppose I just take Aethersnipe here. Chaos Warp, that's a card that you can exile one of your opponent's creature or shuffle it in, and then they get a random card from the top. That's pretty risky. There is Thoughtscour and Riftbolt. I think I like Riftbolt. It also goes to the face sometimes, and you can set up nice turn, like you play Bloodward Entity and suspend this, and then you will get a trigger in the next turn. I think I like that more than Chaos Warp. Hardened Scale, Wash Out, Ingenious Scarb, Aethersnipe. I think here I want Ingenious Scarb. It's a prowess creature you can pump, so it can be pretty powerful. Works nice if you got like Rift Bolt on suspend or something. So yeah. Alright, 2 bounce lands this time. Foil Wall of Omens and an Initiate Range Assistant. I like me a Wall of Omens. I think the card is awesome, especially when you got some flyers and or leg Guildmage. I don't like Vedalken or Ur. And bounce lands are nice, but I'm gonna take Wall of Omens here. Breakthrough is more of a constructed card. Phyrexian Tyranny, Advanced Stitch Wing. I do have a ranged assistant. And I think I like it better than Fort Scour anyway. Witcher Burglar is good though. It can get me almost all of my creatures, that is true. Yeah, maybe that is just better than Drumming Stone. I think I like another League Guildmage. I think the card is just great. Better than Militia Burglar. Planar Bridge. No, probably not. Burning Tree or Stormfleet. Pyromancer. Probably Burning Tree, so it doesn't even cost League Guildmage. It does cost one of my Lava Coils though. Are we looking on this? Probably not. Alright. And another Burning Tree. I think I like another Cryptic Spires, just making my mana good. My mana is looking rough here. And I can use the Cryptic Spires however I want during the deck building. I'm probably gonna like do a mix of blue, white, red, white. I think all of them gonna tap for white because this looks like my least color. And we shall see. It's possible I just cut Titus Drift since it's Vine Top and Livewire Lash, because then you just go a little bit more controlling. Do have a reasonable amount of multicolor spells. Sure. Chaos Warp, but I think I like Cryptic Spires number 4. If Magic Online allows me to do that. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Wash out. I think I prefer that. Okay, the Ranged Assistant again. Ranged Assistant and Top is a little bit of a combo, I suppose. This card is a little too aggressive for my taste. So I did open a double Mythic, but unfortunately neither of them are particularly good though. Domestication, I mean, they are good. This is good. Don't think this is particularly good, but this is a card you could splash potentially. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take Domestication. I suppose I will take Azuri. I do have a Simic and some Cryptic. So let's take these two. Giving up Forbidden Alchemy and another Cryptic Spires. What is this? Interesting. I think I'm gonna take this card for the values for 5 tickets. So I guess probably gonna take that. And now there is Jeskai Elder, which is nice. Yeah. Jeskai Ascendancy, that seems interesting. Also Master Biomancer, which is insane. And will make me even more want to splash. Maybe I splash green instead of this card is sick. Now, Jeskai Ascendancy is also powerful, but not as good in as Master Biomancer. Okay, now I have Izzet-Charm, nice. Prized Amalgam, but Izzet-Charm is just a nice card. Maybe I skip the white and just splash the green instead. Ended up with a Dreamshaper Shaman as well, by the way. I just think these are just crazy good cards. Alright, this is looking interesting. Have to cut Seeker now. Yeah, I mean the white cards are fine, but these cards are just broken. You rather splash 4 drops that are powerful than splashing like 2 drops. So this is all nice. Ooh, I like another Ingenious Scarb. Very nice card. There's also Riftbolt, I suppose. But I think Ingenious Scarb is just better in this deck. Because I already have double Lava Coil, and this is a card that triggers from everything. Including Missouri. Okay, Domestication number 3, I mean, I like this card. It's bad against big creatures or pump, but so many people are not gonna play that, right? It is a control magic after all, so you have to accept some risk. Alright, let's take the Pyromancer. Is this card any good in this deck? It's probably okay. And now Bounce Land or Dark Dweller Oracle, which does some work with Domestication. If your opponent is about to get it back, you can sack it. You can also steal a big creature and sack it to the Oracle. So I actually think I'm gonna play one of these. So many burglars. I don't know if I want to play 2 of these. This is a weird deck though, for sure. Drake Mangler. So many Drake Manglers. Okay, so now Cryptic Spires. I'm gonna choose blue and green for one of them. Then I'm gonna choose red and green. Then I'm gonna choose red and green. I think the last one's gonna be red and green too, because 2 of my cards are blue-green, so I don't need both at the same time. So I think a 3-1 split is good. And now I'm gonna add one more card. I guess with all these Ingenious Scarbs, I think a Titan Strength would be okay. Do I only have... Okay, and then I don't think I need any forests. Six islands, 1 forest. With all this double blue, maybe I remove a mountain for another island. Yeah, that seems good. I got too many lands. 4 and 2. So now I got 17 lands and 40 cards. Okay. Seems okay. Main deck 40. Now why can't I play? Play button is not available. Hang on a sec. Alright, I figured it out, and here we are. It's red-green land, unfortunately too few lands. This will have to do so many domestications. No blue mana though. Guess I ship one of those. And hope to draw some islands, I guess. Cryptic Spires, shoes and white green, okay. Alright, there's an island. Probably just gonna run out the Bloodward Entity on turn 3. I mean, no value from the spell thing, but what are you gonna do? And if I draw another land, I can start drawing cards as well. And if I need 5 mana with do red, I can use Lava Coil. Looks like my opponent is straight green-white though. Wingsteed Rider, probably just gonna kill that. I guess I could try and get value out of Titan Strength as well. I might miss out on 1 damage here, but I think the temptation to get a Scry is... see, no. And I will not want that, so this worked out nicely. I got to eat my cake and keep it. In the sense that I got to keep my Lava Coil and I got Scry. Yeah, my opponent is on a heroic deck, so these domestications might be awkward. Well, does not get to draw a card though. Okay, and it's nice. I'm just gonna slam domestication, and yeah, my opponent could have a number of things here, but like for example God's Willing, but what are you gonna do? Rather use this drawing cards, I mean, after I'm running out of action, so. Okay, do you have God's Willing or not? I guess my opponent could also... But if my opponent has a pump spell, it doesn't go back until end of turn, which means I get the attack for free. Okay. Now my opponent is in a little bit of trouble, I think. It's a very powerful card. It doesn't always work as you want it to, but it's hard to get completely blown out by it. Because it doesn't trigger until end of turn, so your opponent can't really ambush you during combat. And obviously, if my opponent can't deal with it, it's insane here. It's a mind control. I have 3 of them too. We shall see. We shall see here. So I need another red to double up on Lava Coil. And you can do it all on the same targets if necessary. Prowess does not trigger off the copy though. Okay, opponent is back. Alright, well, this is a little fishy, but since... Okay. Sure. I'm happy my opponent didn't do that. I guess you had to do it this way, because if you didn't... this was a bit tapped. Okay, so now I get to play this, I suppose. And yeah, Dromoka's Command is nice. It's nice to be ahead on the board against green-white though. Oh, gross. The good thing is that Lava Coil exiles it, but it does get back Wingsteed Rider. What I can do here is Lava Coil that. I know my opponent can get back Wingsteed Rider. And then copy it. Killing the Chroniclers. And I can have a nice attack here. Revelark triggers even if it gets exiled. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any counters, but I can attack through both, and my opponent is either taking it or going to 2. But my opponent has some nice rares between Revelark and Dromoka's Command. Now, with Domestication you can also borrow the creature for a turn. Even if you can't keep it, you can get a nice tempo play. So if I had a sack outlet, I could have taken Revelark and sacked it. That would have been nice. I guess this works even against your opponent's spells, but I don't know. I just want to lower my curve a little bit. It isn't great, but it does work with my 2 power things. Okay. Alright, we're back with a barely keepable hand. I think I'm keeping it on the account of Domestication, but also have all my colors. I have double blue, double red, and green. So when you're playing a 3-color deck, you sometimes kind of have to keep these hands, I guess. Just because you have everything. Ooh, nice. Okay, gonna have to play like bright land next turn. Red, green. Oh, right. Things are shaping up. Of course, I could evoke this next turn, but that seems desperate. Oh, that is a good one. Could snipe it with Domestication at some point, maybe. Or I can play Isuri. Problem with Isuri is that I don't have a 2-power creature, but we shall see. So, are we outlasting or attacking? Outlasting, okay. I'm not casting Domestication into that. Red, green. Start by attacking, and I mean, sure, next turn it might be too late to cast Domestication on it, but I won't kill that Dromoka's Command, and I can always add or snipe it. Dromoka's Command here would be bad, but at least my opponent only gets to use one of the modes. So you can fight here, but you can't make me sack an enchantment for any value. Right. Okay, yeah, Dromoka's Command. Well, I got it out of the way at least. And you have to draw a card, but my plan here is to cast Domestication on the 3/3, and then next turn I can Adder Snipe the 4/5. Could jump here, so my opponent never gets it back, but that seems a little too pessimistic. I think Adder Snipe next turn is going to be a good tempo play, and the way to use it is to have stuff on the board, so I don't think I can play too conservatively here. I might just not be able to win in time before my opponent hits his land drops. So I'm taking 4 here and risking the possibility that my opponent gets the Chronicler back. Ambuscade, okay. Sure. Oh, that's a thing at some point. For now, though, I'm just gonna cast this, and if my opponent gets Chronicler back, so be it. But next turn, I have nice possibilities here. And now I'm ahead on board again, which is because my opponent was stuck on lands, of course. But my opponent has a nice green-white heroic deck, bunch of cards that target your own stuff, while also being removal. Okay, that's gonna get hopefully eaten by Stormfleet Pyromancer. I guess it could be bad against removal. So, oh, I think my opponent F6. So. Sweeper. Revelark would not be that insane here. I mean, it would be good, but my opponent would be dead on board. So. My favorite card, Revelark, does not gonna do it here. Okay. And that. Okay, I'm just gonna kill that and attack for the win. I think I got lucky here. I mean, my deck should have a harder time against my opponent's deck, I think. We are back here, and this hand is keepable even though it doesn't have a red. It has a turn 2 Elder into turn 3 Scab, and at some point, I'll draw red, blue, black, okay. Obviously, Simic Growth Chamber is not a card you could play on turn 2. I'm playing Island even though I could play Burning Tree if I draw a red, because I have nothing to play off Burning Tree anyway. Alright, well. So my opponent is Grixis, and my opponent disfigured my creature. Okay. Oh well. That was sadly a blue-green land, one of my only. Okay. Now there's a red-green, okay. Next turn I can go Burning Tree into Ingenious Scab, actually. And then even play a bounce land. It's gonna be a reasonable turn. Living Lightning. When it dies, return target instant resource from graveyard to your hand. Okay, I have Lava Coils though. So I suppose that should be okay. Don't need to do it now though. And I suppose I will play the Grove Chamber, bounce the Forest. Blood Artist, okay. Another card that Lava Coil gets around. And Judith, okay, well. Gonna have to do some cleanup then. Ooh, Master Biomancer. No, I don't have any other creatures, is the problem. Okay, how about I red, blue. Oh, call that. And attack here. And then play Cryptic Spires. Could have pumped, so that was a mistake. I missed 1 damage. Bloodwater Entity. Okay, we're putting this figure back. Guess so. Okay. There's a big creature. Now, what I think I'll do is attack with both. No blocks. I guess I is a charm. Judith, I think I need to get rid of that at some point. Red and blue. Gets to deal me one and a drain. I can play Master Biomancer and be good to go, hopefully. My opponent's drawing this figure, which is okay. I mean, it kills that and drains me. But, oh, Tolerant. Okay, my opponent has some good stuff. I'm down to 11. Or 10, I suppose. Okay, so now I can actually attack with both. No blocks. I think I may use Titan Strength here. Deal 7. I could just wait a turn. No, I think I will use it. I think the Scry is important, and that's a good one, I think. Then I can play Dreamscaper Shaman. Maybe Domestication can get me there next turn. We shall see. I want to attack me for 4 in the air. I'm drawing Domestication. Okay, Augur Spree kills that, drains me. Sure. I'm down to 4. I'm drawing Domestication. So if I steal Blood Artist, force a jump, I go up to 5. And then I'm dead. No, yeah, maybe not. We shall see. I'm probably dead here, but steal that. Then I attack with both. Something has to get blocked. That means I get to drain for 1. Then I get to so I can pump this. I could hit a flyer here. That's the only way I survive. Yes, and I will sack Scob, I guess. Ooh, Elder Snipe actually works. I do survive unless my opponent has something. Should I bounce the Bloodward Entity here? That way I'm not dead through a non-creature spell. Yeah, I think I should. I mean, my opponent can't survive next turn anyway. I think that's safer. You can play Blood Ward entity, but you're dead next turn to my attackers, with the Blood Artist, of course. Oh, I won that game. I never thought I was going to win that game. Sick. Okay, so my removals are good. My opponent has Talrand. Alright. But I do have some answers for that. I have double Lava Coil, Riftbolt, Izzet Charm, one Stormfleet Pyramids, a couple of domestications. I shouldn't be that scared of that card, I think. Okay. Alright, another awkward hand, but again, I have all my colors and the domestication should be good in this matchup, I think. Didn't see that much that was that saved my opponent from domestication. I mean, I think it might just be awesome here. And so I drew a second one. Okay. Well, how about that? Okay. Genius Scarb, thoughts. Can't disfigure that. But I guess you can Agony Warp it. Okay, sure. That can't host domestication, never mind. It only gives minus. Thought Scour yourself. Sure, I understand why you target yourself. Ooh, nice. Okay, red, green. So have counter spell. No, okay. Free mana. Okay, my opponent has removals for days. Alright, unfortunate. Red, green. Maybe I should bring in the Annoyed Altisor. I'm just gonna play this. It's not great, but I don't have any other creatures, so. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to steal that. Let's play a land first. Yoink. Of course, if my opponent kills it in response, it gets the nerf, but I have a Forest Ditch. And I have Izzet Charm too. Either as a Spell Pierce or a Bolt. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna probably board in. I should have boarded in the Annoyed Altisor, I think. The Cascade 8/5. Seems pretty good. Something's happening end of turn. Guess I Izzet Charm now. I have a chance. I don't think the deal 2 is going to be that good, and this is one of my few chances to use it. Okay, well, looks like another card I'm gonna steal. Here comes Agony Warp, sure. Yoink, I guess. I mean, getting a card, it would be nice. Nice. Okay, so you take 6. Goes to 11. Draws Agony Warp, which can destroy one creature and fog one. Unless my opponent has something else. Maybe I own Domestication. Could have I played this, though it has dealt 6 damage. Okay, well, I can now unearth it and get my last card. Turns out my last card is bad, though. Maybe you have a Bone Splinters. That would be awkward. Bone Splinters was the combo with unearth cards. Yeah, Bone Splinters would be annoying. Okay, no. Alright, Lava Coil. Could be good next turn. Down to 6. I don't think I have too much burn, but okay. Acceptable. Turns out Lava Coil is very good against that card. Sick. Yeah, alright, let's see if we can take this draft down. Would be cool. Now it's the third hand in a row I have this sort of hand, but it has worked out so far. Here's the problem though, I don't have double blue. So this domestication is currently uncastable. Guess I ship it. Okay, well, sometimes you just doesn't work, huh? Put this on the bottom. Okay, well, I need some help here. I mean, domestication has been insane so far, so I mean, my opponent is white, red, black. Little Mardu action here. This card is not good, even though it was good last game. This is a 3-2 for 5. But in general, I don't like the card. Hissing Iguana. Okay, well, maybe I can steal that. Oh, that was convenient. Red, green, blue. Play this in case of a discard or whatever. Hissing Iguana doesn't bother me too much because I have a lot of things that deal with it. Including the Pyromancer. Oh, well that's a card. Whenever one of my creatures die, get a counter, and it can also get indestructible. Okay. Well, I could just allow this, and the problem with taking this with domestication is that it will grow out of domestication range at some point. So how about, but if I don't take it, then my domestications doesn't do anything. Okay. I have to watch out for one of my opponent's creatures dying here, but yoink. If I allow this to be in play, my domestication doesn't do anything. So now if my opponent's creatures die, this gets back to my opponent. Maybe this was not the greatest of plays. Well, anyway, I'm gonna attack here because I'm fine trading. Okay. And I can't really kill that because I painted myself a little bit in the corner here. Oh well. I can't block. Okay. I think I cast Air Snipe and Bounced Seeker. Attack for 5. Yeah. Now what? So what I can do is Domestication that. Path to exile, huh? Okay. Attack with that. And accept the trade. Because now I don't have to worry about this growing out of control. Okay. That was a really sketchy play from my part, stealing the Yahini. My reasoning was that it was so bad against... It meant my domestication. My opponent can sacrifice Chris, but I probably should have... I probably shouldn't have done that. Elambra doesn't work against Path to Exile anyway. Okay, red, green, blue, green mountain. I'm lacking blue, but I have Izzet Charm, and as soon as I draw blue, this domestication should be good. This card haunts me. I think the card is trash and I keep drawing it. I actually boarded out one. Got no one else but myself to blame though. Blue, green, red, green, blue, green. Okay. Got no one else but myself to blame. Black, red. So my opponent is lacking white for a moment. Ooh, nice draw. Blue, green. You basically only want to loot with Izzet Charm this early if you're completely desperate, and I'm not, I don't think. Mentor of the Meek. I would love to steal that, but I think if I do that, my opponent might just draw like Yahini or draw a card, and it's just awkward. And I can find other things to steal. Oh, gross. Okay, we have a game, I suppose. Bitter Blossom is pretty good against domestication. Though my opponent did miss a land, but what I really don't want to see here is a removal. It would be really awkward, because if there isn't a removal, I can maybe attack and... what is this? I have to read this card. Menace. At the beginning of your ends, they put a bound card on top creature on board. Controls for long as creatures bound cards. When this creature dies, each opponent draws a card against 2 life. Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay, well, I'm gonna steal that. Okay. Well, okay. Nice. So, how about I just attack and see what happens. Okay. And let's play this. 5/4 that deals 2. Sequence Squire. It's a good card, but it's a little slow here. Put middle at 2. Almost feel bad for my opponent here. Probably shouldn't though. Record all. Play red. Put Izzet Charm back so I can counter some sweeper. So there has to be a sweeper this turn, or else I get Izzet Charm. We took it despite some kind of awkward plays. And I also didn't even like my deck too much. We did manage to take it home. Thanks for watching. There will be a cube draft coming up soon.